YouTube then, Devin?
I'll look you up.
I have to give it a little bit too. YouTube's a little slow when it comes to that.
Oh, I know. But yeah, it's already up. I'll mute myself so it don't echo to the thing. Mikey, how long did it take you to get Puka Nakua to a superstar?
I want to say it was instant.
Oh, okay.
I think he has it hidden now. I think with the game updation, he has it hidden.
Yeah, I was curious because I know he was a good in real life, so I didn't know if he actually was a hidden good.
And I know if they would have did the other roster, he wouldn't have a picture either. I know at the beginning of the game he didn't have one. Well, you have one loss, so I mean your team's doing good. I had to make trades to my team. And me just coming in. Aaron Donald. Yeah. Right now he has 9, so. Dude, I'm matching him with TJ. Yep, I'm ready. That's about the size of it. I had to pretty much edit the whole offense. Had to get Billy to give me Pickett back. But still not going to be what I want him, so it's going to be a rough game for me.
Today we've got a matchup here in pivotal week 7 as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Los Angeles Rams. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Yeah. And Billy already has 13 interceptions with him, so.
They begin the drive with Williams. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. 2nd and 10.
Yeah.
Mayfield looks to throw. Got a man open. It's Tyler Higbee. And he's tackled at the 38, but they doubled their yardage. The play started at the 19, and they gained 19. Well, the first drive here and the first time that we've called a big tight end's name, but I can assure you this, Charles, it won't be the last.
No, it won't, because when he gets going, now it opens up opportunities on the perimeter because that'll draw the defense towards him in the middle of the field. Now your wide receivers will get involved as this game goes on.
Keanu Benton, a second-round pick, there on the stop. The Rams at 5-1 here in this early part of the season. They're in a real groove of late. Winners of 5 of their last 6.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Now Mayfield. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. You look at the Steeler defense. And this unit, very tough to throw against. Currently 2nd best in the NFL.
And this is when we talk game inside the game. Top 5 passing offense versus top 5 passing defense. I wouldn't be surprised defensively if they change up coverages a bit more than usual to try and combat what they expect to see.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Now Austin. Great blocking, nearly sprung him there. 28-yard return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Pickett leads the Steelers up here with a fresh set of downs at their own 42. Now the 3rd-year man, Najee Harris. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. And, Charles, you wonder about this defense coming in. I mean, look, it's no secret they're playing a team that's down on its luck right now. Losers of 5 straight. How does that change how you prepare for a game?
Well, to me, the first thought is you just get after them early, right? Take away any chance of them building any confidence. But the second thing is you prepare a little bit differently. You got to expect this team to take chances, go for it on 3rd and 4th downs, run a lot of trick plays, anything to try and break their losing streak. So you must stay alert and stay aware.
Now a 1st down carry for Harris. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one.
A nice carry by Harris, who had tougher sledding than in his Pro Bowl rookie season, but still topped 1,000 yards as a Steeler sophomore. As Pittsburgh tries to climb back to the top of the AFC North, he remains a...
Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Pat Freiermuth. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers are on the board first on the road here in L.A. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. The last series form a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. You look at this Steeler defense. And this unit, very tough to throw against, currently 2nd best in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
That one good for 26 and a 1st down. Mayfield off the play fake. Here's one deep for Pickens. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
On 2nd down, Freeman. And he'll get this pretty close to a 1st down as he's tackled at the Steelers' 38. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
Mayfield on 3rd and 2. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
You absolutely have to have this early on, right? 3rd and short, they elect to throw for it, and that's normal NFL football. They're going to throw on 3rd and short, but you got to hit it, don't you?
Yeah, in the 1st quarter, like you said, to set the tone, can't connect there. Mayfield to throw for it on 4th. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they, of course, coming into this one in the midst of a tough losing streak. They did get helped out by the open week last week, and in talking with him, all indications were, Charles, that was a very helpful break.
Yeah, I know a lot of teams, coaches, they hate taking time off in the midst of a losing streak because they think they have to stay on their toes and punch their way out of it. But occasionally, you get that open week, you step back, evaluate what's been going wrong, see what you can put in that can move you forward, and maybe you get a chance to breathe a little bit and kind of start over.
Well, this defense for the Rams very strong in that victory a week ago.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially
Jesus Christ.
Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground. Well, we've got ourselves a ball game, and those guys on defense, they came to play. Slipped up on their first series, but they're definitely settling in now and letting it be known that points won't come so easy again.
Calls for the fair catch, makes the fair catch just inside the 15-yard line. A 40-yard punt, no return, and the Rams will be backed up deep to begin the drive as they take over 1st and 10. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side. Their defense came through, was able to hold them without any points.
I would agree with you, partner. A little bit of a lucky break indeed, but you know what they'd say to us? No luck, just pure skill. We rose to the challenge, and we didn't permit a score. That's how we roll.
Well, I'm kind of curious, Charles, if they might temper their aggressiveness now offensively if they get in that 4th down spot again.
Yeah, one would think so. But maybe because they held them, they might go for it again.
Pressure comes and down goes Baker Mayfield. There's your co-NFL record holder, T.J. Watt, doing what he does best, terrorizing quarterbacks.
Injuries cost Watt 7 games last year, yet he still had 5.5 sacks, made his 5th Pro Bowl, and remains on a Hall of Fame pace. 77.5 career sacks, the 3rd most ever in a player's first 6 seasons.
And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. Well, that's one way to convert on third down, picking up 26 yards.
And that's well executed there on third down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
This is Freeman on 1st and 10. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Mayfield now. They'll set up the screen for Freeman. Give him 3 on the screen. He couldn't break free, and it's third down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
And the Steelers now in the nickel here on third down. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Looking for Higgins, but it is intercepted. It's LaMarcus Joyner, the former Ram, with a pick. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. And that was one I kind of saw coming, Charge. He had a free safety just hanging back there over the middle, waiting, and he saw that ball go in the air, and he jumped up.
And I don't know why the quarterback didn't see that. That was just your standard cover 3, which means a free safety in the middle of the field, the 2 corners, and they divide the field in thirds. But when you have a free safety with range, like a good center fielder, he can go from side to side and make plays on the football, as he did there.
Miles Jack there to make the tackle.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test him early. But they proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
First down marker at the 31. It's third down. Pickett, he'll look to throw it. Work in the middle of the field. He's got a man complete. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
24 hours from probably about 5 I'll let you know before. Yeah, I'm coming.
To the air on first down with Pickett. Pass out left finds Johnston. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover. And they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a first and goal.
Harris running straight ahead. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Najee Harris, his first touchdown on the year. And the Steelers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay.
All right, keep picking them up over it.
Getting this one up to about the 35.
That's what you do.
First catch so far by Pickens. It's good for a first down. Throwing, Mayfield. He'll go underneath with it, finding Freeman. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Mayfield on first down. And this is taken in by the tight end, Bryson Hopkins. A big play there for L.A. And even 50 yards.
Oh, big-time credit. What a play design there. They wanted to get him loose in the open field, and they succeeded. He had all sorts of room to operate in, and they finally track him down inside the 5-yard line.
Freeman. Oh, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line. A loss of a full 3
No.
yards, and now it's
I don't know anybody.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
Now from the 7, here's second and goal. From the gun, Mayfield. He's
Good play.
It's Higbee. Touchdown Rams. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Rams have got it back to within a score. Koo able to connect on the extra point. And that'll make our score 14-7.
Yeah, that's why it's hard to give him up. I gave up Cam Hayward. I gave up Cam Hayward instead of him.
Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have.
Think it's gonna be easy to beat me?
To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
First and 10, here's Pickett.
You know, it's gonna be just like the same gameplay as Madden, right?
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further.
I've already seen it.
So the
It's gonna be the same setup because EA's making it. It's gonna be the same setup.
Short yardage situation here for second down. They hand this off to Harris. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. 45 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
That's something you don't know about me. I don't play around when it comes to any type of football.
Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
Yeah, that's the only team I know.
First down, and they go back to Harris.
I mean, I'm gonna play my home team.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
So from the 26-yard line, here's the 2nd and 9. Pickett sets up play action. Steps away. And outbounds right around the 20. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming in to try and pick up the first down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Pickett now to throw off the play fake. He'll buy some time right. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as it falls incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on third down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
Now Zane Gonzalez for the field goal try. From the left hash, this from 37. Gonzalez's kick is good, and they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about 1-score lead, 2-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone.
Oh, Jesus.
Return set up here. He's past the 30. He might score. He will score. Touchdown.
That was a special return, and it happened because he's a special returner. He has to have that approval from the special teams coach's head coach to bring it out of the end zone.
Well, let's be honest. A lot of times when they bring it out of the end zone like he did there, they don't have approval. I mean, I think a lot of times they do, but correct me if I'm wrong. Sometimes it's just a guy getting a feel, right?
You're exactly right. We'll see an attitude. Sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules. And if you do, you're taking on some responsibility. But he was happy to do so there.
On the return from his end zone, Godwin Igwebuike. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
You know, like peppermints and butterscotch, the hard candy.
The heart, yeah, I know heart candy. Yeah.
We call them church candy around because that's what you take to church. It's little candies. You always have in your pocket at church.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for a field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try and increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
They run the play fake. Here's Pickett. Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining.
Who the fuck that is? It's getting in.
But dropped it. The rookie making a little bit of a rookie mistake. Third down. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
Brandon, they're still in the lead, but momentum's certainly been going the opposite direction. So to me, that's a really important pickup there on third down.
Try and regain some confidence, and you're right. They need to stem the tide a little bit. That certainly helped. Off the play fake, here's Pickett. That one caught by Rice. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches at the 50-yard line.
Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Second and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on third down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
first and 10. It's Pickett. For left side, caught by the tight end flyer move. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
It's a well-designed play here. 3 wide receivers in the formation. They're all going to run deep routes to put pressure on the safeties. And then they let their tight end cut his route off a little shorter and work toward the middle of the field. That's a difficult route to try to defend.
Well, is it clear back, right? You should be
So
able to
from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18.
I count on the fucking company to put 6 in there. Like
Play action, Pickett.
Well, what I'm saying is, if it's a clear bag,
It's going to be incomplete.
yes, what I'm saying is, if it's a clear bag, you
his hand in and knocked it away.
No, it's not clear. I mean, half of it's clear and half of it's not. But the side is clear, you can see the sausage. But I wouldn't pay attention. I wouldn't.
Don't feel for the sausages.
Now a second and 10. They'll try the right side with Harris. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Najee Harris, his second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Steelers are able to add on to that lead. Gonzalez able to tack on
Done?
the
Oh my God.
PAT. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
I'm sorry.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away.
Boot you at the damn party.
This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone.
You gotta be kidding me, dude.
He's past the 30. He might take this all the way. He will take this all the way. Touchdown.
Again, I'm a partner. I get fired up. 2 kickoff returns for touchdowns in the same game. This is fun to watch.
Yeah, we call a lot of games in a lot of different places. Sometimes it seems like we do it simultaneously, but we rarely get to see this. Extra point by Cole, up and good. And that gets the lead to 3, 24-21.
But I bet you don't
So now the other return
use
teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw.
we don't do that.
Austin
We
elects to
don't
bring
force
this
people
out
to
of
do
the end
something they don't
zone.
want to do. Thank you.
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Oh, really? We gonna pull that
I'll
card?
never force you to do anything.
Oh, bullshit.
11 for the past 12
The
years.
Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
Bullshit.
And with a little under a minute to go, still time to try to
You
put a drive
better
together
do
to
that
add to
New Year's
their lead
revolution.
should they so
It'll go good
choose.
for you.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted. But it winds up falling incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Here's second and 10.
I loved it.
Now Pickett. And his throw here's incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
Might as well say the word.
I'm almost done.
Now they face a third and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Say the word, Smiley.
Pickett will look to throw it here.
One button, buddy.
Oh my fucking god, dude.
Incomplete. So drive 1, they had the field goal. Drive 2, touchdown. And now here on drive 3, looks like they're going to have to punt.
At least they were finally able to reverse the trend because giving up the field goal, then the touchdown, it's almost like they finally got to the offensive side of the ball and said, okay, we've got the system to shut you down.
Fair catch signaled for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Rams will go on offense here for the first and 10. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. And he'll get it near the 40 to the 39. The Rams Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. Mayfield on play action. Pressure comes and the Steelers take him down. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
I was not even going to say nothing about you.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
Man. I was watching the game.
On 3rd down, Mayfield. Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown. It just appeared there that the defense, they had that red from the moment the ball was snapped. And not only did they get the interception, add a nice return on top of it, all the way into the end zone for a defensive touchdown.
Yeah, and the guy made the play. He gets the points. But it really was a group effort, wasn't it? How about the coaches? They've got to be so excited. All the preparation time in the film room. It translated into a big play that put points on the board for their team.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Training the zone. Doing it for yourself.
The hell you like? I'm doing it for myself. I'm cooking, so I can eat. I'll bring you. I'll cook you something I can see. I'll bet you.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. So time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the 3rd quarter. Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. It's a foot race. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Steelers.
What?
And talk about taking words and bringing them to life. At halftime, I will guarantee you they talked about pressing the kicking game because you can get an advantage if you do it right, and they just did.
Gonzalez good on the extra point, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
Oh, now you want to
So let's try this again after the kick return, TD. Here's yet another kickoff.
I just got through saying that.
And this will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Johnny, Dash, Boyd, 43. Make sure you drop a like on the damn video for him.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
I know what I'm doing.
They start the second half here with Williams.
I really thought you were keeping it.
And he's taken down and able to slip across the 35. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
They stick to the ground game on first down. It's Williams. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. It's second down. That ground game contained again there, Charles. That's really a big reason that they're trailing right now.
They give a lot of credit to that defense in front. That's exactly what they
B-O-I.
Take away the run game, make them one-dimensional. In the battle of game plans, theirs has been superior.
43.
Play fake. Mayfield. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down.
Should come up at point 3. No, I did not say point 3. I'll be right back.
All right. All right. We'll see.
I feel like that lineman's losing his job after this game.
Aaron Donald in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
He's the NFL sack leader coming into the game, and now that's 2 more that he's added to his total.
He wants some separation from spot 1 and 2 in that sack category. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. To throw, Mayfield. Completes this one to Pickens. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first. It'll still lead to a 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. They'll get 9 yards on the return there following a punt of 42. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Pickett going to bootleg it. And this will be incomplete. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Looking to throw, Pickett. And now
That was bullshit.
a big play that time for Pittsburgh. 49 yards. That's evidence of why you spend a high draft pick on a receiver, isn't it, Charles?
It certainly is, his ability to make plays like that, and we've seen flashes of it from him so far in his rookie season. But also, it opens things up for the rest of the offense because they have to bring their attention to him as well.
And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards, 2nd down. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
From the 24 now, here's a 2nd and 8. Pickett. Out to his left. Going across the formation, he finds Freiermuth. And in for the Steelers touchdown. Pat Freiermuth with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and the lead is now 24. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Now Mayfield. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
And you can't say enough about our man making the interception right there, Brandon. It's his 12th year in the league, and you told me before the game that he still got it, and he does. What a play that was to come away with the football.
On the give, this is Harris. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards, 2nd down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's a 2nd and 8. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Harris. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 90 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here, because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material. Warren will try the right side. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get them. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the 1st down on that run. Don't just ask for them. Show them that you're supposed to get the football.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Here's Pickett. It's brought in by Harris.
What the fuck are these tackles? This fucking game broke or what?
The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it's 2nd down. This is Harris. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done, because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
So 3rd down, and defensively the Rams have added 2 extra DBs. Now run straight ahead with Warren. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. His 3rd rushing touchdown on the year and 4th overall. And the Steelers get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Gonzalez good on the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual. And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on third.
And you can tell just by looking at them that this offense is a frustrated unit. Things are really unraveling here, and as a head coach, time to earn your paycheck. You've got to find a way to keep it together as that brings up another fourth down.
Mayfield to throw for it on fourth. That is caught. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Mayfield with it once more. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Mayfield now on 2nd down. Rolling to his right. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
They go Mayfield. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Steelers are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line.
Well, it certainly feels like this defensive group has figured this guy out to the tune of a big lead in this one. And you know that he's frustrated with how this game has gone. And now with back-to-back interceptions, he's got to find a way to get out of his own head and start making better plays.
They turn to Harris to begin the drive. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape. Well, partner, they've been running it well the entire game, and the big guys up front, they're a huge reason why. And now they're reaping the benefits as they continue to open up big holes and gain nice yardage.
A handoff for Warren. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. It's a Pittsburgh 1st down, a gain of 13. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. They'll run with Harris. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. Miles Jack with a big-time hustle play there as he backs the offense up. So the 1st down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. They'll run again with Harris. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. 3rd down, now even tougher. 3rd and 13 after that loss of a yard.
With his size, it often takes more than one guy to get him down, but if you can at least slow him up and the reinforcements arrive, you have a chance to get him on the ground, and that they did, that time for a loss.
He gets it complete to Harris. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Steelers send out their punter now as he'll come on to kick this one away. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. Now, this game went off the rails early for them and never really got back on track. And these fans, they were expecting to be on the other side of the scoreboard. But that is not the case as we play on here in this 4th quarter. A very solid gain of 27. And with this game well in hand, perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for a first down.
But we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline because he certainly wants them to finish this one out the way they started it. He doesn't want to give up any soft completions, no late points. He wants his lead to stay right where it is.
Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Mayfield looks to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. A handoff to Harris to begin the drive. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. Score that tackle for loss to the Wyoming alumnus, Logan Wilson. So fourth quarter, a nice run there to start this drive. Charles, what do you think the split will be here between run and pass?
Well, partner, I think it'll lean towards the run, but this is also not a time where you just totally do that. You still have to possess the ball, move the sticks, and keep the clock moving as well. So they'll run their offense, but yeah, when they have a chance to run it, they'll do that a little bit more.
3rd and 15 coming up after that loss of 2.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
And this offense on 3rd down today, 5 out of 9 thus far. This will be 3rd and 15. Pickett back to throw. And he had to reach for that one, but can't grab it. It's behind him, and it's incomplete. The CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
They'll net only 35 here following a 43-yard boot, 8-yard return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Mayfield on 1st down. And he can't quite bring it in. Might have heard footsteps there across the middle. 2nd down.
That incompletion brings us one step closer to the end of this one. Maybe mercifully, partner. And let's face it, though. No surprise, they're still flinging it around. They have pride, too.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Mayfield now. Open man, Higbee, the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there, it's going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
This has obviously been a bad loss, but one of the few things they can still do is try and throw the ball all the way to the end zone and get some points on the board so they're not shut out over the final 2 quarters of this game.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Mayfield. This one caught downfield by Higgins. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A gain there of 30 big ones. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Play action now. Here's Mayfield. They'll roll him out right. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Mayfield off the play fake. And his throw is incomplete. Throwing the football, he's not as sharp as he was last week when he was over 70%. Right now, he's under 50%.
Well, that comes from extra game film, extra time. You know those guys watched him all week, saw how precise he was, and constructed a defense to try and chip away at that, and thus far they've been successful.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. And now here's another interception. Picked up by Juju Brents. Well, they've got the huge lead now. They have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road and help seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
Now a 1st down carry for Harris. 93 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. Well, we've seen running backs in today's NFL get involved in the passing game. Maybe it's about time more receivers like that get involved in the running game.
And that is something we are seeing more and more in this league, no question about it. That wasn't the biggest of gains, but it was enough to get them a 1st down. And it continues to test the defense. They have to think on every play about who might end up with the ball. Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game. And while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
It's 2nd and 7 from the 9. They'll keep it on the ground. Harris again. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, this offensive line has really stepped up to the challenge here because those Mastodons, they've been sensational clearing holes all game long. And this is great work down here near the goal line to give their back the space he needs to work his way into the end zone.
Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a nifty return there all the way across the 40. And they will take a knee here. And they take a knee. Clock counting down toward 40 seconds as they take the knee. Here comes the Rams punter now.
GG.
On to kick it away. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And that'll kick and go out of bounds just outside the 15 at the 16-yard line.
16-yard line.
GG, brother. Yeah, GG. Yeah, GG.
And they'll indeed take a knee. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for Pittsburgh, it'll be a much happier locker room here as they get that first win after 5.